Hey folks, out again. Lovely, lovely day. So we come out to a new spot that we kind of ventured through the last time. If you look back in when Kullcraven and I, what was it, last summer, about midsummer, towards, well, maybe it's tail end of the summer, we did our 10 kit item pack out. So we're down in that area where we come down to that lake, as you've seen in the beginning of the video. My version of a nice 360-degree panorama where we're at. But I haven't done it in a long time. I'm going to actually turn around and do a hammock camp. It's been a while. So as you've seen there at the beginning, the way that we got ourselves set up, it's on a little knoll. So I got my stuff here and then Cole's behind me. But something I was having an issue with and running into this time, I just turned on and brought my -12 bag like I said before. I got my wool blanket and my ranger blanket. So what I've done is put my ranger blanket down inside the hammock, tied the top of it in the middle, the ranger blanket where it's got the tie outs. So I got it tied up to the top so I don't have to worry about it sliding down inside my hammock. And I put the wool blanket on the inside with my -12 degree sleeping bag, so I can flip that, the ranger blanket and the wool blankets over in the end. But just a quick little thing I just popped into my head while I was sitting here trying to do this and putting the stuff into my hammock. Remember that problem I do where I don't use an air pad or anything, or a mattress kind of thing inside my hammock? I have a hard time that my hammock always wants to close up on me. So I'm trying to lay this stuff out. So what I did, if you notice up here, just turned around and took a small shrub, basically a stick, and cut it off, and just bent it over, and got one at the head of it, and got one down here at the foot. I'll pull this one out since I'm right here. You see just a twig, and turn around and bend it, so it's like springy. You can turn around and pop it in to my hammock, and it just pushes it open just enough to turn around. And there I go saying turn around again. Ron, you're gonna laugh at me, I know. I caught myself. But I can get my stuff in there without having to worry about it closing up on me and fighting with it and everything else. So now when I go to lay into my sleeping bag tonight, I'll be able to turn around and flip those over, and away I go. So that's it. So anyway, stay tuned. Like I say, we're out for the night. We'll be back again, and just gonna turn around and put the tarp up over top. Wasn't gonna bother, but they're calling for chances of a centimeter of possible mixed snow and rain for tonight. So don't want to get wet. I don't have my Gore-Tex bag. So anyway, stay tuned. Alrighty, so there we go. I got myself all set up. Got the tarp over top. Got my stuff hanging up. Bring these in. So what I've done here on the tarp is come into the second grommet from the end. This is a 9x12 tarp. That way there it gives me kind of a flap. I can flip this up. As you can see, sorry for the camera movement, guys, again. I can turn around. There you go, so I can turn around again. Got my hammock, get in there, got the ridge line up top, I can hang my light. Everything's perfect. And down at the other end, I've got it the same way. Now I can turn around and pull this flap closed. And then I can just tie the two flaps together. And come around. Got my rucksack, just hanging off the typical, take a stick, wrap the line around. I've showed this in another video. Wrap a cord around the tree, tie it. I got something to hang my rucksack off of. Something else I turned around and thought this time, I had a piece of scrap tarp left over from when I did the baker's tent and the video that I did, so that I can set it down on the ground, put my boots and stuff on tonight. So if I go to get out, I don't put my feet in the wet ground. And as you can see on the back, I just did the same thing. Got it tied out. Almost perfectly matches with Mr. Kullcraven is down there. So this is going to be home for tonight. It's going to be fun. Gorgeous view. The lake just down over the hill. As you can see when I was there. I don't know if you make that out. It's going to be fun. Anyway, got a few things I want to turn around and do later. A couple of videos a couple of little things to turn on and show. And I got my new whistle. Now believe it or not, here in the shade, I don't know how well dish are going to pick it up. Because the light's behind me. I don't know, there, you can almost see it right there. Now according to this, it says it's 20, which is just, what, 60 Fahrenheit, so 20 Celsius, that it is under the cover. Out in the sun, it's a little warmer, but I don't know, there might be something wrong with my thermometer, because it's a little colder than that, so we'll have to see. What, anyway, stay tuned.
It's all good.
So we'll come back real quick. Got, you see I had to build a little, just, 1, 2, 3. So I'll just come back real quick. You see, just using a rocket stove, cook up some chappelle, get some of that chicken and rice, and got my kettle sitting over there waiting to have some brew. But unfortunately, even with the rocket stove, I had to build a little rock wall around it because the wind's blowing so hard, and it was blowing it out. I'll show you quick. You can see that the great Mr. Kullcraven had to do the same thing and use some boughs because I beat him to the good rock. But yeah, so we're just gonna have some grub, sit and finish watching the beautiful sunset. Looks amazing, and enjoy the evening. So till then, see you in the morning. Smile, dude, you're on kitty camera. Well, folks, I haven't done a whole lot recording since we got here. But if you can see the view I have sitting where I am. We're at the lake down there, and it's been crazy. It's been wild. Been hearing the ice quakes the whole time we've been here. You hear it booming and going on. But I don't know how well my camera's got it. The trees there. We got a beautiful sunset, and it's gonna be nice. If I get a chance, I don't know, may turn it on later. I'm gonna put on a coffee pot, make some coffee. Coffee, baby. Cole laughing at me in the background. But anyway, no, just go out. It's an awesome spot that we found. Like I said, we come down before the lake. Rocks here. Sun's going down. It's beautiful. See out in the mountains and stuff like that. It's awesome. But the wind's picking up. I don't know. Weatherman might have been wrong again. It might be a little colder than what they said. It was supposed to be -8 was the coldest. Well, I don't know. It's probably close to that now with the wind chill. Anyway, see you in the morning. Take care. Morning, folks. Oh, had a good sleep. It was a lot better than last time. And I forgot just how comfy it is to turn around and be in a hammock. I haven't hammock camped in so long. But, excuse me. I'm still trying to wake up. I got somebody out there turning around trying to get me up. It's, the sun's out. Feels great. But, man, it was windy last night. But one of the cool things, something neat I did, is I noticed I have my Ranger blanket, like I said, underneath me on the hammock. Let's see that what I did. Sorry, I'm still not awake yet. I had a small little stick I put across my ridge line to stop my light was my whole thing last night of turning around and sliding down, because we were on that slant and it was going down. But I turned around and took my Ranger blanket and tied it to that rope on the corners, because how I have the middle is tied up at the top. And just gonna spin this around again, guys. Sorry about the hand. And what it did is it was enough that the little bit of wind, you know, that was coming in underneath the tarp, my Ranger blanket would actually turn around and stop it, and kept me nice and warm and toasty. And as I said, you know, it goes up. You can see up at the top of in the middle there, where the hammock is. In the middle, it's tied where the hammock is. So I've got it. That was all nice padding, and then on top of that, underneath me, like directly underneath me, I don't know if I can get it out here. It's just my you can see a piece of it there, as I've got the wool blanket underneath me, and then my -12 sleeping bag, and I would probably say the coldest last night. I'll have to double check again, but I know at about 1:30, talking with the wifey, it was -7. So it'll be, I'm terrible. I'll put it up on the video. But anyway, I'm rambling. I'm gonna get up, get a coffee, and get some bucky, and see what else we're gonna do today. Talk to you later. Here's kind of just a quick shot of what I was talking about how I had the Ranger blanket last night. Got the tarp off. See how I got the hammock, and then my Ranger blanket was underneath me, and took the middle tie of the Ranger blanket and tied it to the top of the hammock, and then this part here, I just draped a little stick over my ridgeline and tied the ends to the stick. So my head last night, picture everything when it was all up, was sitting right here. And this was actually built an extra windbreak to stop the wind from coming in and blowing in my face. So just wanted to quickly show that. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but it don't matter. As long as it worked, that's the important thing.